What's going on, you guys? Pet Platypus here, and today I'm talking about something a bit different. Today I'm talking about the hashtag that's going around, and just in general, where is the fair use? Now this was started, you've probably heard about this, but you gotta spread this around no matter how small your channel is if you make content, because this is important. This was started by, I believe, the nostalgia critic, Doug Walker. Great guy, makes great content. Check him out if you haven't, if it's your kind of comedy, because he's awesome. And I'm really glad someone of his size decided to start this, because it's been a problem for a long time. I think people kind of just know in general that YouTube has a ton of problems when it comes to copyright and just how the big corporations can just stomp on the little guy. I hate to sound so generic and fight the man, but it's true. You know, you got your video up with like 5 seconds of footage for fair use, you know, whether it's commentary or criticism or parody or whatever. You use the copyrighted footage and you'll get just a claim on it, and then you fight it, and then they don't respond for 30 days and they take all the ad revenue for those 30 days. At least I think that's the case. In my case, for a video right now that I have a claim on, I disputed it and it has no monetization on it. At least that's what it says. So I hope that's actually the case now, because for them to take your money for 30 days and then remove the copyright claim, like, that's fucked up, because for those whole 30 days, you know, the biggest traffic your video is going to get all went to the studio or all went to the corporation because of you and what you made, and that's ridiculous. And there's no penalty for filing a false copyright claim. The studios and shit just get away scot-free. They don't have to give any money back, nothing. I thought YouTube said they were going to do something about that, but I guess they didn't, or they're not doing it very often. And I get that it's a massive site to manage, but false copyright claims, there should be some kind of penalty for the studio, because it's breaking the law to try to take someone's video down because they used something in fair use. And like I said before, fair use is basically, I'm pretty sure you're allowed to use copyrighted material to a certain extent without permission of the copyright holder if it's for review purposes, education purposes, commentary purposes, you know, things like that. And, you know, if you just upload something straight up and you just, like, mirror it or alter it in some way, that's not fair use. But if it's something like me, where I have a claim on, I had a claim on my top 10 Aura Auras video, and I currently have one on my top 10 anime old guys, of course, the video I built up for like a year, of course that one got a fucking claim on it. And all the clips used in there are for educational review purposes. The clips of the old, you know, the badass old dudes, if you don't know who the character is, you don't know what they're about, you're watching my video, boom, there you go. You know what they look like, you kind of know what they do combat-wise, maybe you know what they say, why they're a badass in a short, less than 30-second clip for each one. And they got a claim on it, and then that company was making money off of not only me and that clip, but they were also making money off a bunch of other copyrighted clips. So you know shit's really fucking broken when that's going down. And then the other video, my top 10 Aura Auras video, that was, again, totally fair use. I show the clip, and then I literally critiqued the clip itself because it was Star Platinum's doing the Aura Auras. And I was like, yeah, it was cool because of this angle and because of this and that and blah, blah, blah. And it had a claim on it at first. And for that one, I just kind of took it down, shortened one of the clips, and re-uploaded it, and it was fine. But I could have disputed it, but you dispute it, gotta wait 30 days, and it's ridiculous. And if you get a copyright strike, which I've never had to deal with, thankfully, but if you get a copyright strike, then fucking, you can't even fight back against other claims, which is so stupid. Doug Walker, the nostalgia critic, put it best in his first video he made about this, where he basically said, yeah, in baseball, if you get a strike, you're not limited to like, oh, well, now you can only hit the ball on this side of the fucking, you know, you can only go left swing. Oh, you got a second strike? Well, now you can only hit, you know, like, it's not limiting when you get a strike. So the fact that it's like that on YouTube, I think, is stupid. Especially since a strike can be false, and YouTube has this guilty until proven innocent mindset when it comes to this. And it's ridiculous. It's stupid. I've seen actual, like, lawyers on YouTube talk about the copyright law and how what's going on is bullshit. And yeah, just spread awareness, man, because if you make content or you watch content if you like seeing my reviews where I use clips and it's something I plan to do more in the future, you know, I don't want my videos to be fucked over because of this, you know. Now it is kind of tricky though, because with Japanese companies, I mean, they can be pretty harsh on this. They can just strike you, and they shouldn't be allowed to, but they do, and if you have enough copyrighted content to get 3 strikes all at once, you're gone. And it's ridiculous. So, I don't know what YouTube's doing. I know it's a big-ass site to manage, but they gotta do something, because we're the bread and butter, you know, the people. I'm small, you know, I only have getting close to 200 subscribers. Thank you very much for that. Almost at 170 as of recording this video. I'm very small, but I'm still some form of revenue for YouTube, even if it is very, very, very tiny. And I would like my rights as a, you know, content creator to be upheld, and you know, that's why it's called hashtag Where's the Fair Use. This is a law that's probably one of the most widely ignored law by, like, any amount. Like, I'm trying to think of other laws that just get completely ignored. Like, what, jaywalking across the street or something? Like, it's a pretty damn ignored law, and it really shouldn't be, because it's important for creativity, it's important for making your content better than it could be, it's important just for the principle of it, of a corporation should not be just stepping on you because you're the little guy, you know? I don't know, there's not really much else to say. I mean, a lot of you guys have probably heard the same shit before, but just the fact that the system is so broken that the company that copyrighted my Top 10 Old Guys video was making money off of me is already bad enough. But like I said before, they're making money off of 9 other clips from a bunch of different companies. I can't say 9 other companies because some of those were owned by, like, the same English dub distributor, whatever, you know what I mean? It's ridiculous. You know, they're sitting there getting ad revenue off of a bunch of other people's copyrighted material that I'm using for fair use. No, that doesn't fly. That's ridiculous. And I don't know, it just, I've seen like little 15-second videos, like where like, oh, a baby is fucking singing some song or some bullshit, and then it gets a copyright claim. And it's like, are you serious? I know there's like automated systems in place by people to do this, like the big corporations and YouTube, but they can write a better algorithm or whatever the fuck they have to do. Something has to change, and that's why people are trying to spread this around as much as possible. You know, I watched a video, you know, hashtag Where's the Fair Use, and as soon as the video was over, it showed all the recommended, you know, suggestions, and all of them were a bunch of other hashtag Where's the Fair Use, and that's awesome, because it needs to be, you know, it needs to be known that this is bullshit. It's been bullshit for a long time, and people really don't want to take it anymore. So, with all that being said, if you make content, if you've experienced other content creators that have had to deal with copyright claims, you know, tell me in the comment section below. But yeah, I guess I can wrap up. Thanks for watching this video. If you guys have ever had to deal with a copyright claim, or know other creators who have had to deal with copyright claims, comment in the comment section below. I'm very curious. Share this on all your social medias, you know, hashtag Where's the Fair Use. Gotta spread it around. If Instagram's your thing, you can follow me on Instagram. If you like PlayStation, you can also add me on PSN. I'm petplatypus on both. Give this video a thumbs up. That would help me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already, or if you like what you've seen here. And YouTube, where's the fucking fair use?